Imagine looking in the mirror and realizing the only thing stopping you from the life you want is you. Not your boss, not your past, just your excuses. Harsh? Maybe. True? Absolutely. Meet Arturo, a mechanic who kept saying, "I'll start tomorrow," until Stoic philosophy changed everything. Today, you'll learn 10 Stoic habits to stop making excuses and start building discipline. Stay for the final lesson, it'll redefine your strength. Write in the comments, "No more excuses. I am Stoic." Let's dive in. Arturo was a talented mechanic, but he was stuck. He'd delay decisions, blame his long hours, and wait for the right moment. Sound familiar? One day, facing a complex repair alone, he realized, "I'm holding myself back." Stoic philosophy gave him the tools to act without excuses. You can do the same. Let's follow Arturo's journey and uncover 10 habits to build unshakable discipline. Before we start, commit to yourself. Type in the comments, "No more excuses. I am Stoic." Say it aloud. Write it down. This is your declaration to stop delaying and start acting. Arturo made this promise, and it transformed his life. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay with us. Let's explore the first habit that changed Arturo's path. Before we start, commit to yourself. Type in the comments, "No more excuses. I am Stoic." Say it aloud. Write it down. This is your declaration to stop delaying and start acting. Arturo made this promise, and it transformed his life. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay with us. Let's explore the first habit that changed Arturo's path. Arturo would skip workouts, saying, "I'm too tired." Marcus Aurelius said, "Is a man less brave because his limbs tremble?" Arturo stopped letting emotions dictate actions. When he felt lazy, he said, "So what? I committed. Try this." Next time you don't feel like acting, say, "So what?" and do it anyway. Arturo's discipline grew by acting despite feelings. Arturo always had a backup plan. "If this gets hard, I'll quit." The Stoics burned their boats, leaving no retreat. Arturo adopted no exit thinking, deciding, "This is my path. No quitting. Try this." Right, "I will not quit," for your next goal. Arturo's resolve made him unstoppable, even when challenges hit. Arturo hated routine tasks like daily planning, but they built discipline. Epictetus taught small, repeated habits forge strength. Arturo embraced boring reps, same workout, same journal. Try this. Commit to one repetitive task, like 5 minutes of reading daily. Arturo's consistency turned mundane into mastery. Arturo relied on motivation, which faded. Marcus Aurelius anchored habits to routines. Arturo tied journaling to brushing teeth, making it automatic. Try this. Link a habit to a daily routine, like meditating after coffee. Arturo's time anchors removed procrastination, building effortless discipline. Arturo's deadlines were soft, easy to ignore. The Stoics treated commitments as sacred. Arturo set micro deadlines, like, "Finish this by 8 p.m., with consequences, like skipping coffee." Try this. Set a daily deadline with a small penalty, like no social media. Arturo's urgency skyrocketed, driving action. Arturo chased goals like, "Be fit," but faltered. Marcus Aurelius lived as a disciplined ruler, not chasing outcomes. Arturo said, "I am a disciplined person," and acted it. Try this. Say, "I am disciplined," and act on it daily. Arturo's identity shift made discipline natural. Arturo said, "I can't do this," giving away power. Marcus Aurelius said, "It's not the thing, but your judgment of it." Arturo replaced, "I can't," with, "I choose." Try this. Catch weak language and say, "I choose strength." Arturo's words built confidence, not excuses. Friends told Arturo, "You've done enough." Sympathy softened his resolve. The Stoics stayed firm despite comfort. Arturo thanked others but stuck to his goals. Try this. When offered a break, say, "I'm good, I've got work to do." Arturo's focus stayed unshaken. Arturo visualized a life of excuses, stagnant, regretful. The Stoics used negative visualization to act. Arturo pictured 10 years of inaction, then acted daily to avoid it. Try this. Imagine your life in 5 years if you don't change. Act now. Arturo's urgency built a disciplined life. Comment. No more excuses. I am Stoic. Which habit hit home? Subscribe for more. Arturo's journey shows discipline is built within. You don't need permission, just action. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories to transform your life. Let's keep growing together. See you next time. Imagine looking in the mirror and realizing the only thing stopping you from the life you want is you. Not your job, not your past, just your excuses. Meet Arturo, a mechanic who kept saying, "I'll start tomorrow," until Stoic philosophy changed everything. Today, you'll learn 10 Stoic habits to stop making excuses and build discipline. Stay for the final lesson, it'll redefine your strength. Write in the comments, "No more excuses. I am Stoic." Let's d. Arturo was a talented mechanic, but he was stuck. He'd delay decisions, blame long hours, and wait for the right moment. Sound familiar? One day, facing a complex repair alone, he realized, "I'm holding myself back." Stoic philosophy gave him the tools to act without excuses. You can do the same. Let's follow Arturo's journey to uncover 10 habits for unshakable discipline. Before we start, commit to yourself. Type in the comments, "No more excuses. I am Stoic." Say it aloud. Write it down. This is your declaration to stop delaying and start acting. Arturo made this promise, and it transformed his life. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay with us. Let's explore the first habit that changed Arturo's path. Arturo avoided discomfort, skipping workouts when tired, seeking distractions. Seneca said, "Is this the condition I so feared?" Arturo started small. Cold showers, fasting a meal, walking instead of driving. These built resilience. Try this. Do one uncomfortable act daily, like skipping a comfort food. Arturo's controlled hardship made him tougher, ready for life's storms. Comment. What discomfort will you face today? Arturo's excuses, like, "I'm too tired," kept him stuck. The Stoics studied their triggers. Arturo identified fatigue as his, deciding, when tired, I simplify, not skip. Try this. List your top 3 excuse triggers and plan responses. Arturo's strategy stopped excuses before they grew, keeping him on track. Arturo's mind was a storm: work, stress, doubt. Marcus Aurelius said, "Perfect tranquility consists in the good ordering of the mind." Arturo meditated 5 minutes daily, visualizing challenges calmly. Try this. Meditate, focusing on breath, to find calm. Arturo's ataraxia let him face chaos with clarity. Arturo felt crushed by big goals, like starting a new project. Seneca said, "The difficulty is not the task, but your commitment." Arturo broke tasks into small steps, gaining momentum. Try this. Split a big goal into daily actions. Arturo's willpower grew, turning obstacles into victories. When Arturo lost a job, he felt defeated. Epictetus said, "Strength isn't resisting the wind, but setting your sails." Arturo asked, "What can I learn?" and used the time to grow. Try this. When faced with a setback, list one lesson. Arturo's resilience turned losses into growth. Arturo dwelled on past mistakes, missing the present. Marcus Aurelius said, "Think of the privilege to be alive." Arturo practiced mindfulness, focusing on tasks like eating. Try this. Do one task mindfully today, like walking slowly. Arturo's presence brought peace and focus. Arturo doubted his worth when judged. Seneca said, "A full life needs challenges." Arturo lived by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, helping others, staying honest. Try this. Do one virtuous act daily, like being fair. Arturo's virtue built unshakable character. Arturo sought others' approval, losing himself. Epictetus said, "Know yourself, don't worry about others." Arturo asked, "What are my values?" through journaling. Try this. Journal your strengths and weaknesses. Arturo's self-knowledge aligned his actions with purpose. Arturo reacted impulsively to conflicts. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not events." Arturo visualized challenges and used emotional distancing. There is anger, not I am angry. Try this. Pause and breathe during stress. Arturo's calm responses built strength. Arturo felt trapped in negativity. Epictetus said, "Only when we appreciate what we have are we free." Arturo listed 3 things he was grateful for daily. Try this. Write 3 things you're thankful for tonight. Arturo's gratitude shifted his mindset, fueling discipline. Comment. No more excuses. I am Stoic. Which habit hit home? Subscribe for more. Arturo's journey shows discipline is built within. You don't need permission, just action. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories to transform your life. Let's keep growing together. Imagine looking in the mirror and realizing the key to meaningful relationships is you. Not tricks, not games, but your authentic self. Meet Arturo, a mechanic who thought relationships needed constant effort until Stoic wisdom changed everything. Today, you'll learn 10 Stoic habits to build lasting connections. Stay for the final lesson, it'll transform how you connect. Write in the comments, I am enough. I am Stoic. Arturo was skilled with tools but struggled with relationships. He'd text constantly, seeking approval, feeling empty when ignored. Sound familiar? One day, after a friend drifted away, he realized, I'm chasing, not connecting. Stoic philosophy showed him how to build authentic bonds. You can too. Let's follow Arturo's journey to uncover 10 habits for meaningful relationships. Before we begin, commit to yourself. Type in the comments, I am enough. I am Stoic. Say it aloud. Write it down. This is your vow to value yourself and build real connections. Arturo made this promise, and it changed his life. Subscribe and hit the bell to join us. Let's explore the first habit that transformed Arturo's relationships. Arturo's life was cluttered, too many plans, too many messages. Epictetus said, existence is the perception of what you need, not what you want. Arturo simplified, fewer texts, deeper talks. He focused on quality time with friends. Try this. Cut one distraction today, like muting notifications for an hour. Arturo's simplicity made his presence rare and valued. Comment. What will you simplify? Arturo gave up when friendships hit rough patches. Seneca said, things are not difficult because we do not dare. Arturo kept reaching out, even after rejection, with patience. Try this. Reconnect with someone today, no matter the past. Arturo's persistence turned fleeting ties into lasting bonds. Arturo relied on others for happiness, feeling empty when alone. Epictetus said, the secret of happiness is to love freedom. Arturo learned to enjoy his own company, reading, fixing cars. Try this. Spend 30 minutes alone on a hobby. Arturo's self-sufficiency made him a magnet, not a chaser. Arturo hid his true self, fearing judgment. Marcus Aurelius said, authenticity reflects true beauty. Arturo shared his struggles honestly, deepening trust. Try this. Share one true feeling with someone today. Arturo's authenticity made friends value his presence. Arturo needed validation, texting friends constantly. Stoics teach to focus on what you control. Arturo built a full life, painting, hiking, independent of others. Try this. Pursue one passion this week without seeking approval. Arturo's independence made his company irresistible. Arturo rushed into relationships, craving instant connection. Stoics say good things take time. Arturo took time to know people, building trust first. Try this. Spend a week getting to know someone without expectations. Arturo's patience created deeper bonds. Arturo's talks were shallow, distracted. John Gottman's research shows emotional attunement builds bonds. Arturo listened fully, creating moments where time stopped. Try this. Listen without interrupting in one conversation today. Arturo's connection bubble made friends miss him. Arturo argued to fill silence, pushing people away. Epictetus said, true power lies in silence. Arturo used pauses and glances to connect deeply. Try this. Pause before responding in a talk today. Arturo's silence made his presence unforgettable. Arturo tried pickup lines, but they felt fake. Seneca said, the naked truth is the greatest seduction. Arturo was himself, flaws and all. Try this. Be honest about one feeling today. Arturo's realness drew people closer naturally. Arturo chased romance, neglecting friendship. Gottman's research shows friendship drives lasting bonds. Arturo listened, supported, and shared passions. Try this. Do one kind act for a friend today. Arturo's friendship made him missed. Comment. I am enough. I am Stoic. Which habit resonated? Subscribe for more. Arturo's journey shows connection starts within. You don't need tricks, just your true self. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories to transform your life. Let's keep growing together.